Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, BPTV presents a very special Bethel Park Gaming episode with your host, Anthony Beltry.
Hello everybody. Yes, Bethel Park Gaming has made another milestone here in BPTV, our 200th episode special. That is right, everybody. And in this special, folks, you're going to see all my 9 guests who are going to be interviewed by me with 12 different questions, 6 about themselves and 6 about the show. So, I'd like to thank all audience for joining in and celebrating the special occasion for Bethel Park Gaming's 200th episode. Enjoy.
Hello, Bethel Park gamers. I'm Tyler.
I'm Kara. I'm Tyler's wife.
Well, welcome to the show, ma'am. Matt, welcome, Matt.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm Vinny from Dormont.
I'm Derek from Bethel Park.
I'm Austin Dixon.
My name is Kurt. I'm a good friend of Vinny's.
My name is Ian. I've heard a lot about Bethel Park Gaming, and I'm really excited to be here.
Question number 1. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Ethan. I'm part of Bethel Park Gaming, a mostly calm and laid-back person.
I am Tyler, a Bethel Park gamer. Woo! I'm a dad now, and I absolutely adore Felix and have such a blast with him and Kara. Other than that, I'm a gamer and an IT professional.
I'm Kara, and I really love beaches and horses, and I recently became a mom. I'm married to Tyler, and I'm pretty easygoing.
My name is Matthew John. I'm 31 years old, born on October 16th, and I've been a gamer yinzer all my life.
My name's Vinny. I grew up in Dormont. I go to school for electrical engineering at the University of Pittsburgh. I'm graduating in May. Yeah, I'm always looking to expand my horizons.
Well, my name's Derek. Lived in Bethel Park the last couple years. I'm 23 years old. I like video games.
My name is Austin Dixon. I'm a journeyman floor layer by trade. I really like experimenting with tech. I like 3D printing. I got a couple 3D printers at my house. I like painting little miniatures with that.
My name is Kurt. I am 23 years old. I am a man. Allegedly, I'm in witness protection. I can't elaborate on that part too much, but I think that is a fun detail to share.
My name is Ian. I've had a long history with video games, played a lot of video games as a child. Grew up with video games. They shaped a lot of my memories as a kid. I've had a lot of fun with them. As an adult, I might not play them as much anymore, but I always appreciate getting the opportunity to sit down and play a nice video game.
Question number 2. What was the first game you ever played?
First game I ever played was a bunch of those old educational games back from when CD-ROM was a thing. Most notable was Thomas and Friends, Trouble on the Tracks.
I remember on a Commodore 64 we had, it's called Ducks Ahoy. I'm pretty sure it was the first game we played. Commodore 64's Ducks Ahoy was the first game.
It was probably Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64.
I can remember playing the Commodore 64. I remember playing Pong and Frogger on that, and it was an old 64-bit computer gaming system.
It's a tie between Kirby's Dream Land and Tetris for the Game Boy. It's impossible to know which came first. I just know that those two were, kind of my daily drivers as a kid I had.
It was actually a collection of Atari games on the PS1 that my family had when I was very young. I don't remember much about it. I just remember it was very old, very primitive Atari games. They were fun though.
My earliest recollection is Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, 2005 PS2 title.
First game I ever played was Pokemon Emerald on the Game Boy. I was a Pokemon fan as a child.
I think I'd have to say Super Smash Bros. Melee, years and years ago at my friend's house in his basement.
Question number 3. What platforms do you prefer for gaming and why?
Xbox.
Easy PC for me. I grew up on consoles, but when I could afford a PC, I switched. Yeah, I love my PC. I love my mouse and keyboard.
I usually play on Xbox. Yeah, we have an Xbox One. The Switch is also a good one. I like most of the games on those consoles.
I'm a PC gamer, and the reason for that is because it's variety of uses. I mean, you can sit there and cruise the internet and play your game at the same time, and yada, yada, yada. And then I've also been dabbling in VR as well. So VR is my newest addiction.
I would say PC. I haven't been a console gamer since the Xbox 360, kind of just like, cast that by the wayside. I just have this like ever expanding Steam library because I'll always just like stock up on games on sales and I won't like, I just have a bunch of games in my Steam library. So I'd say PC.
Definitely PC. It's modular, so you can build your own, to your liking, and many more things you can do with a PC.
It was the first game my parents brought home when they bought a PlayStation 2, and I played the crap out of it. I wish I remembered more about it, but I think it just followed the plot of the movie.
Probably the Nintendo Switch because it's good for party-oriented stuff. It's good for having groups and things of that nature.
Usually I would say I prefer PC gaming just because of all the opportunities you have with that. And I do prefer a mouse and a keyboard setup. But recently I have been coming back around to console gaming just because of how expensive it is to build a nice PC. They're worth it, but there is something simple about console gaming that I do appreciate. But overall I would prefer PC gaming.
Question number 4. What games do you play the most often and why?
The kind of games that would have a battle pass attached to them because it's a battle pass.
World of Warcraft, still to this day, one of the MMOs that gave me the most memories. I remember going over to my friend's place to play it and seeing World of Warcraft in comparison to RuneScape was the other one I was playing, just blew me away back when it first released.
Like Mario Party and like the regular Mario Kart, stuff like that.
On the PC, currently I'm playing World of Warcraft. I've also spent a lot of time playing League of Legends, RuneScape, MapleStory, even just going on web browsers like addictinggames.com or playing silly Facebook games.
FreeCell, which is I say it's like the Dark Souls of solitaire variants. I play a little Civ 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 3, that's always a classic. World's Hardest Game is pretty fire. Half-Life Deathmatch. That's my game right there.
I play like Grand Theft Auto. A lot of multiplayer games, so I'll play like Battlefield, occasionally like Team Fortress 2, Gary's Mod, like those kind of games I like a lot. I'll go back to Skyrim and Morrowind and those kind of games like that too.
Dead by Daylight is one that I play pretty often. Team Fortress 2, different source games.
Probably hide and seek or freeze tag because I like to go down to the local park and meet all the neighborhood children quite a lot, and that's a fun game to play.
Huh? Every now and then my friends always come back to Rocket League. I love Rocket League. Played it since 2017. It's always so fun. You can always just hop on, play a few games. It doesn't have to be too much of a commitment. You can play as long as you want, and I think it's always so fun to get a victory in some Rocket League.
Question number 5. What is your favorite game of all time and what makes it special to you?
As for me, so many games have had their merits, and just another one of those that's way too hard to choose.
Still World of Warcraft. That's the game that I've just had the most memories. It's still my favorite of all time too.
I actually really like Sherlock Holmes game, Crime and Punishment, I believe it is. I really enjoy mysteries, so just like playing in the first person and solving the mystery is really fun for me.
That's gonna be the Halo series, Master Chief. The first game that I experienced that I could really sit down and just play and grind out with somebody sitting right next to you. You didn't have the online experience yet, and the only thing that you could do was plug into the console and huddle up close to the TV.
I'd have to go with either Miss Pac-Man or Quake 3 Arena. Like, no rhyme or reason there. Miss Pac-Man to me just fully captures the ethos of what I appreciate about gaming as an art form.
My favorite game of all time is probably The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I like it because I think it had a lot of concepts and a lot of ideas, good for the RPG genre and very advanced for the time. So I keep finding myself coming back to Morrowind. It's probably my favorite game of all time.
I'd probably have to say Gary's Mod. I really enjoyed the sandbox aspect of it, so I was doing something different all the time, and I really enjoyed the charm of something unique and new every time I booted the game up.
Probably the original Destiny, just because I spent the most time playing that game, like throughout my youth. It's probably the most time I've put into any game, but historically I think that's probably my favorite game, just very nostalgic.
The Witcher 3. I mean, I think it's the best RPG of all time. It's borderline perfect in every regard. The world is so beautiful. It's populated well. The story's phenomenal. The voice acting, I think the RPG elements are great. It's very crisp. The DLC is worth it. I would have to say The Witcher 3.
Question number 6. Who is your favorite video game character?
I'd have to go with Claptrap from Borderlands.
Link actually is my favorite video game character because when I was a kid and being playing on the Nintendo 64 and seeing The Legend of Zelda, I remember asking my aunt, I'm like, do we have something like Zelda? And she handed me The Hobbit. I was like, this is like Zelda. So comparing Lord of the Rings and The Legend of Zelda.
I really am a big fan of Toad, actually.
Oh, hands down, Master Chief falls right in line with the last question. Can't beat him, you know. I've pretty much completed every campaign in the Halo series up to Halo Reach, because that's kind of when I started playing with some other stuff. Then the online came. Halo Reach Online and Halo 2, we tore that up so much.
Favorite video game character has got to be Wallace Breen from Half-Life.
G-Man from the Half-Life games. He's very, very mysterious, very hard to understand, but I think he's very cool.
I'd probably have to go with Sans Undertale. I think he's really freaking funny, and I think the dynamic with him and his brother reminds me of my own. So there's a nice little bit of relation there.
Probably Bowser, just because I admire his confidence in kidnapping women. I find that to be a very courageous act. He's very himself. He's very willing to put himself out there, regardless of what other people want, and I respect that.
Oh, I would have to say Octane, the Rocket League car. It holds a special place in my heart.
Question number 7. How do you hear about Bethel Park Gaming?
Yeah, I was a volunteer here, and you invited me.
My dad told me about it when he saw a post on Facebook, and then he was like, we used to stream, try this. And that's how I found out about you.
I heard from Tyler. I mean, he was playing first, so you let me come in and join.
So I heard about BPG through my brother, Tyler, actually. So he basically was part of the show for a little while, and then, you know, they needed someone to fill in for a few episodes, and so he reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to come be a part of the show for, you know, an episode or two and see how you like it? And I was like, sure, yeah, I got nothing going on. And I just fell in love with it ever since the first day of doing it. Honestly, that I would love to do for the rest of my life would be making entertainment content for people.
So I found out about Bethel Park TV as a whole. I was just flipping through channels one day. I was kind of waiting to see what else was on, and I saw Bethel Park Gaming.
So Vinny kind of showed me it. He had been watching it on his TV, and he's like, hey, you should come, you know, check out this show. I sat down with him and we watched it for a while. Yeah, that's how I found out about it. Vinny showed me.
I heard about Bethel Park Gaming through Vinny. He's the one that showed me the first couple episodes, and I was hooked. I really enjoyed it.
I heard about it from Vinny, the guy that is, you know, here so often, was also part of these interviews. He did it. He is the one that told me about this. So other than this, that's the only contact I have with him.
I actually heard about it from a fellow interviewee here, Vinny Jackson. He has been raving about Bethel Park Gaming for quite a while. I've always heard about it. He had some of our other friends on the show, and it looked like a blast. So I wanted to get on, and I've been keeping up with the show through him now. So I'm very happy he showed me some Bethel Park Gaming.
Question number 8. What is your favorite episode of the show from the past 99 episodes, and why?
Toy Story Mania and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, because of how many great moments each of those episodes had.
When we played Brawl in episode 104, I absolutely loved the Super Smash Bros. Brawl episode.
I really liked 179, where I beat Shredder.
My favorite one is Disney Illusion Island. That is, playing Donald Duck is so fun and so challenging. And when you can get his voice just right and everyone just starts laughing because of it, to hear them laugh, and it just starts to make me laugh.
The Wheel of Fortune one, I mean, that's a good one. I know there was like a Family Feud episode as well. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is always good.
Episode 121, the one where Joe was on, Toy Story Mania. That was a good one just because of everyone that was on.
138 was my favorite episode, where Ethan plays Transformers. Games. That was a really interesting episode. I've never seen that game before. I think the banter was nice. I think you all did a good job with that one.
My favorite episode was episode 193 because that was my first episode on the show, and it was a very memorable and fun experience. We had a good time playing FNAF 3.
Probably 129. There's this character, Jay, on there. The guy was so funny. He was hilarious. I was in tears watching that episode. And I don't know if he's been on the show since, but oh, he was so funny.
That was actually my aunt's boyfriend,
Oh, really?
who recently passed away 2 years ago of esophageal cancer.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep, well, that was like an honor of him because that was like a week before he passed.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I enjoyed having him on the show. That was awesome.
Question number 9. What is your favorite game you played from the past 99 episodes?
This time between Mario Kart and anything that involved the use of the Mii characters.
I'll always remember this. I think when we were doing our closing remarks on Wonder, I rated it like 7 out of 10 because of how easy it was. And like, literally 3 days later, I'm just telling myself, Super Mario Wonder's a 10 out of 10. We had so much fun with the singing flowers and all the craziness that game introduced. That was a blast.
I really enjoyed Princess Peach Showtime. That one was good with the horse, yeah.
Same thing, Disney Illusion Island for the same reasons. Just getting to do Donald Duck, something I've never ever done before, and to just get that opportunity and to kind of like work on the voice and, you know, hear some other Donald Duck, you know, impressionists. It was really fun. And yeah, at Disney Illusion Island, Donald Duck, he's like,
Yeah, probably FNAF 2. Yeah, I mean, the horror aspect made it good for a party setting, you know, like we were all kind of playing off of each other's reactions and everything like that. I think that's a game that blends its lore nicely into the gameplay itself. Like, knowing about the characters isn't just this kind of like, it doesn't have this fetishistic character, it actually incorporates itself into the gameplay.
That Mario Party game that we played, I think we had me, Vinny, Austin, and Matt. That was a really fun party game that we had everyone on. That was probably my favorite episode that I've done.
I'd probably say FNAF 2. I guess you could just say I have a thing for animatronics.
Probably Mario Party, just because I enjoy Mario Party quite a lot. So my favorite game, to reiterate, that I played here was Mario Party.
Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I believe it was. I've never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game, but that was more fun than I thought it would be. It seemed like simplistic, but then when we actually sat down and played it, like the joy of having completed, I think I did night 3 or night 4, which wasn't easy, and one of the animatronics was just standing there staring at me, and I just stared him down until the clock hit the 6 a.m. So that game was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Question number 10. What games would you like us to play in the future?
Possibly Lego Dimensions.
More Smash. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say we should play more Smash in the future.
Can we play DDR? I think maybe more like Mario Party games, Princess Peach Showtime as well.
I would have to say any of them that involve all of us playing together. I love when all of us kind of mess around and have fun and you know, just do silly, quirky things. You know, you always have fun battling with your friends.
Miss Pac-Man, all the games that came on those old plug-in plays, if you remember those. Like, I love like Rally X is a good one, Xevious, Mappy, Galaga is a good one. Like, maybe just some of those.
Old like Flash games, like games that I grew up playing like on the computer, just in like a web browser, on like, you know, websites like Cool Math Games and like Addicting Games and things like that.
Nubby's Number Factory is a good game. A game called Tory Bash, Murder Miners. Microsoft Flight Simulator could be fun.
I'd like to see Cookie Clicker. I think that would be a pretty invigorating thing. Get some Cookie Clicker speed runs going, see who can get the most clicks per second.
Castle Crashers. I think Castle Crashers would be a lot of fun. Nice little party game. Maybe some Doritos Crash Course from the old Xbox. Oh, maybe some Mario Tennis Aces. That's a fun game. I like that game a lot. My buddy and I used to play that a lot. We can do some doubles or something. That's a fun game.
Question number 11. Do you enjoy being a part of Bethel Park Gaming?
Yes.
Yes, I love it. Really like reminds me of the Saturday morning cartoon feeling where you're like a child and you're like, yeah, it's Saturday, I'm playing cartoons. Except for me now, it's like, yay, it's Saturday, I'm gonna go play video games.
Yes, it's always a blast to come and play with all you guys.
Absolutely. I couldn't imagine wanting to do anything else, honestly. If we could get paid to do this full time, that would be a dream come true of mine. Or if I would have won that $250 down at Pat McAfee. Roe Roe. Oh man.
I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Like, this show's something I knew I'd get hooked up with eventually.
Yeah, of course. Everyone I met here is super nice. It's a nice little cozy studio. I love video games, so it's great to get together and play video games with people.
I actually really do. I think it's a nice thing you got going here. I definitely say this is a wonderful community-made project. I think you guys do good work here, genuinely, and I'm happy to be a part of it every once in a while.
I do. I think this is a really fun thing that you guys do here. I think this is a very cool thing to, keep the community integrated, to have it as a public access show, be accessible to everybody.
Absolutely. I think Bethel Park Gaming is such a fun thing to be involved in. It represents the community so well. Normal, regular people trying to have some fun and trying to broadcast some entertainment for the local community. So yeah, I love it.
Question number 12. Any special message that you like to say to the viewers of our gaming show?
If you ever feel like making a joke, jump on making the joke. Just don't take that out of context. If it looks like gamer rage, it's just gamer rage.
Do your homework. Seriously, if we have anybody out there, make sure you do other things with your time. Video games are so much fun. I love them, but make sure you are balancing it out, because if you just continuously play, I've always felt like playing too much really kind of ruins the splendor and the pizzazz you get. It doesn't feel the same. So if you take a break and make sure you keep up with the other things in your life and go do other activities, it keeps bringing back those moments of, yeah, I remember why I play this game. It's a blast. So that's my message. Do other things. Make sure you do your homework.
Never stop gaming. Don't give up on yourself if you don't make it or you fail for a moment. You can get back up and continue on and always have fun.
Yeah, man. If you can dream it, you can do it. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop and you keep on gaming. That's the important thing. Don't stop.
This world we live in is a very odd place with many faces, edges, and vertices. And so my advice would be to always bring a change of clothes.
Keep watching Bethel Park Gaming. It's a great show. There's great people that are on it. It helps support the local community. It's a great little thing that Bethel Park has going on here.
Eat, sleep, grow at a minimum. Don't forget your training. Don't drink coffee without brushing your teeth first. Invest in the S&P 500, but don't forget money's not that important. You can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. Quote from Malcolm Moore's hit 2017 single, Glorious. Live it up.
Addressing the members of Bethel Park community, I think you guys need to support the team here at Bethel Park Gaming. I think this is a wonderful thing to keep around. And I think everybody also needs to keep in mind that as prices are going up within society, we need to turn our attention to the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not a part of the Constitution and should not remain a part of our government.
Yeah, I would just say to these viewers out here, keep tuning into Bethel Park Gaming. It's we got something special going on here. The people that run it, Anthony, is a very dedicated person, and he's got a good thing going. So support him, keep supporting him, so we can keep this show going.
Well, folks, that was all 9 of my Bethel Park Gaming guests. They had some really excellent answers throughout my 12 questions. And I'd like to say thank you all for watching 200 episodes of Bethel Park Gaming over a 4-year period. Maybe we could go for another 100 episodes to make it a 300 special, eh? We'll just have to find out in the next years or so. Till next time, folks, thank you all for watching this special episode, and keep gaming, Bethel Park.
Hello, Bethel Park gamers.
I'm always ready.
Oh my God, come on. The last second kill.
He caught it, touchdown!
Hey, the 50 cent right there. The 50 cent to ride the loopy coaster. Okay,
Whoa.
No.
Yeah. Take it, Anthony. I'll go Darth Vader on you.
Tase him in the butt.
Go. Oh! Go. No, do that.
I am a freaking rabbit.
Yes, get it.
No.
Get it.
Oh, Joe.
Hello. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Yeah! 100,000
You're doing a good job. Look at it. But mom said.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Stay! Oh my God! Whoa!
I didn't raise.
Girlfriend! Hey, boyfriend!
Oh, it's a double. That's what I needed. What is happening?
Biscuit! Wait, what? What? Antonio Brown got the ball? Oh, jeez. Yeah! Oh, no! Kara got it!
Fast.
That's a strategy. I ate a cockroach! Whoa! Oh, nice work. The royal seed! You can push the pipe. Congratulations, Kara. I love you! Matt? Nope.
Great. I can't play anymore.
What? Gee, what? He did it! He did it! He did it! Oh,
I'm going.
Come on, new guy! Show me what you got!
Wait, no!
I'm already raging, Bowser. Let's go, man.
You live in a van down by the river. That's the only way to win this game is by glitching.
Who would build a website in the rainforest?
My children. Goofy just wants to go and climb. Yeah, you're doing it now. Yeah! Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? No!
You're supposed to show us up.
I know, yes, I am supposed to show you something.
What? Whoa! What? Whoa! Whoa! Keep doing it! Keep doing it! Keep doing it! Yes! Press down! No! Nice work!
No, it's not Butler, it's Butler.
Oh, Foxy, close the door. Oh! Wow! Touchdown, Steelers! Wait! Oh!
All right.
Hey, yes!
All right. Nice. Oh my God. Wow.
9.
Oh, she dances too.
Oh, don't make sure he doesn't heal. Yes! Whoa!
Oh, he's right there. Stop. Stop, criminal. Dang.
It's like drag queen Big Bird.
Big power up. Oh God.
Wait, something major just happened. Oh no! Jesus! There we go. The mustard.
Yellow and blue make white.
Holy crap.
That doesn't make any sense. That's a good one. He Go!
Okay.
Go! Touchdown, Eagles!
All right. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yes!
Let's go, Ian! Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
No, you don't.
Holy Spirit.
Worst game you ever played so far?